Or this also you are now watching Asing Excel TV. Today I would like to share how to lock cells, protect all these worksheets as well as protect this workbook with a password unclosed. Let's go to the developer tab and click on Visual Basic. Double click on this workbook. From the list of objects, select workbook. Instead of using the open procedure, let's change to before close procedure. Delete the unwanted procedure if needed. Within the before close procedure, we can create a for loop to run through each worksheet in this workbook. Let's create a dummy. It can be any letter or any word. Let's say WS to represent worksheet, followed by in this workbook. Instead of using this workbook, we could also use me. Since this me represents this object, that is this workbook, and we should run through all sheets in this workbook. With the dummy that we have, we can now call the cells and lock them by setting lock be equal to true. After we have locked the cell, we can now protect the worksheet with a password. Type the password in terms of strings, so which means that we need quotation marks. Finish the first worksheet. Let's proceed to the next, and we can now protect the workbook. Also me followed by dot protect with a password also type in terms of string. Before closing, we can save this workbook by using the dot save property, and the coding part is now done. Let's save it. Close all the window, click on save. Let's reopen the workbook and check. Go to the review tab. As we can see, the worksheet and the workbook are now protected. Let's check through all the worksheets. They are all protected. Let's close this workbook again, and this time we should notice that there is a runtime error. Let's click on debug, and the line to lock cells is highlighted, which means that Excel couldn't perform this action. This is because the worksheet is currently protected, so we are not able to make any changes on the setting. To overcome this issue, we should only instruct Excel to lock cells and protect sheet only if the sheet is currently unprotected. Let's add a statement on error resume next, which means that if Excel couldn't lock the cells due to the sheet is currently protected, then we should move on to the next sheet. Let's reset it. Click on cancel. Back to the review tab. Let's unprotect one of the sheets and click on OK. Now close this workbook again. We should realize no more error. Let's reopen the workbook. Back to review tab, and this time we should notice that the workbook is no longer protected. If the workbook is currently protected, if we instruct Excel to protect again, it seems like the password cancel each other. To overcome this issue, let's back to developer tab, and we should visit. Before we protect the workbook, we should first check if the workbook is currently protected. To have better idea, let's back to the spreadsheet. Back to review tab, click on protect workbook. We have two options here, one for the structure and one for the windows. To ensure that the workbook is not protected, which means that the two options here are not protected. Let's back to the developer tab and Visual Basic. Create a condition by using the if statement. If me dot the two options, firstly we have protect structure, and secondly we have me dot protect windows. What we need here is make sure that they are not protected. So let's add not and not in front of the protection, and we have to ensure both are not protected. So let's use an operator. If this is the case, then only we instruct Excel to protect the workbook. Start with if, of course we have to end with if, and the coding part is now done. Let's save, close the window and the workbook, click on save. Let's reopen and check it. Go to the review tab, protected. Let's close again, so save, reopen again. Go to the review tab, they are still protected. Okay, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you like this. See you.